After taking our last visit to Abel Tasman National Park, we're back in the camper and we're heading down the Motueka Valley, down through Murchison and on to Reefton to investigate some of the historic buildings and catch up on some of Reefton's history. We're both cruising and we welcome you along for the ride. Just booked here at the sea shuttle to go out at 10:30, come back at 3:30. They pick you up from out on the beach just in front here. Got everything packed over there.
I think so. We've got food. We're just going to order taxi from Kaiteritieri into Bark Bay or Medlands Beach, as some people will know it, where you can berth a bit easier. It's about a 15-minute walk. It's an hour boat ride from Kaiteritieri to Bark Bay, and we're going to picnic and swim and then come back again at 3:30.
This is really our last day here at the Bethany camping ground because we're going to take off down the west coast, which is coming up next. We're going to do our regular walk through the bush track to get to the Kaiteritieri village to pick up the water taxi. This is the Kaiteritieri motor camp, which is beside the beach. They've got different rates. They've got a winter over rate too if you want to stay here for a little bit cheaper than normal once everybody goes away after Christmas. And got a lot of huts and much bigger camping ground. Backside to these eating / drinking establishments, restaurant and bar, and here's a shop in the front of it. So we're just about to go up to the shop because they sell very nice coffees. They got some wee seats outside where we can sit down and just watch the day start. Really, it's lovely.
Well, there's the Wilson's one.
Kaka Point coffee, but I don't think it's Kaka Point down south, it's up here.
Kaka Point's up near Breaker Bay.
Oh, is it?
I think that's called Kaka Point up in there.
Ah, okay. Sea shuttle sitting and waiting to go. Might just go down to the beach so we're ready to get on.
You found our boat?
Yep, 10:15.
Is that it? This one?
There we are.
Gonna go up or down?
Down at the back maybe. Are you ready for your adventure?
I think so.
So when are we coming back?
3:30 we'll be at Medlands Beach, which is about a 15-minute walk. He's telling us from Bark Bay, so
good morning, welcome aboard. My name's Jackson, we've got Will, 10th Bank, there, give us a hand. We're the ones looking after you on the sailing. Now before we leave Kaiteritieri, we've just got to do a quick little safety briefing about the boat. We do have life jackets located on board, they're up the front, and also those big bins up on the top deck. We're not required to wear one unless we have an emergency. Now if we have an emergency, please remain calm, remain seated, and follow the crew's instructions. A suburban rock is meant to be within the top 10 of most photographed rocks in the world. It's associated with the national park, but it doesn't actually fall within the national park boundary.
Abel Tasman was a famous explorer who arrived here in 1642. The park was named after him. It was officially recognised in 1942 as Abel Tasman National Park after Maori and Pakeha have been settlers here since the 1840s. Several of the beaches were constructed before the park was formed in 1942, so they have occupation rights now, and you can see holidaymakers here.
So yeah, if you're hopping off at Midlands Beach at 11:30, then it's a good time to start gathering up your belongings, making your way up to the front of the boat.
Thank you. See you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The Midlands Beach. There's a toilet here and a nice big bush track's only 5 minutes or so to Bark Bay. There we go.
Walking up the track here, we used to walk along here.
Branches around.
Obviously a hard job keeping these tracks open when it rains. Here we are at Bark Bay. They've got a camping ground here on this wee sand spit, and an estuary on the back end of it. And then later on we might walk up one of the other tracks here. We'll see how we go for time.
Yeah.
Time for lunch and time to get the jersey off. It's a bit warmer, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is the wee camping area. Probably a bit of a dew overnight, I'd say. That's why the tents are tipped over like that. There you go. You ready for it?
Okay.
It's probably going to be a bit colder than it was.
We're doing
But there's
that.
snow on the hills. Here we go. Yeah, that is beautiful sandy bottom. That's probably about as deep as it's going to go. Might go a bit deeper. The tide's going out.
Oh, you can still swim in that, sort of. Ready?
He's going down first.
I'm on the bottom. Yep, you're in Bark Bay.
2, 1.
Your feet, it's beautiful and clear.
You can walk all the way out there if you wanted to, probably. So that whole section is camping. You might just see the wee blue tents sort of up there on the edge. This is what they call Bark Bay TV. There's a few people along here. Gonna go for a wee walk along the track here, a wee way to visit the dock huts, which are available for accommodation. They've got bunk rooms, I believe. We're just arriving at the Bark Bay hut. There you go. Kitchen sort of in common area. And you've got bunks. Which are like this. Yeah, at the back they have washing facilities. there's our boat just arriving to pick us up and go back to Kaiteri after a lovely swim, lovely walk and a picnic.
There are a few stops to pick up other passengers and people that are exploring other bays on the way back home. The cost of the boat was $95 per person. It takes an hour to get in and an hour to get out, and they turn it into quite a scenic route. I can highly recommend it. Had a week here at Bethany Camp, really enjoyed it, up the valley. Today we're going heading towards Queenstown, and the first stop is Reefton.
The reason we're making a fairly quick trip to Queenstown is we've got a friend that's flying in there that's come to visit us from the UK. The two main routes down are either the west coast or going down via Christchurch, which are both a similar distance. We're going to head down the west coast. We're going to take a bit of a detour off the main road, take a shortcut through the beautiful Motueka Valley, following the Motueka River, until we get back out to the main road again, past Taparuera.
Smidgen of snow up on that hill up there. Here we are at Taparuera. Just taking coffee carts, someone on a horse, pulling up to get their coffee. And it's a nice sunny day.
So we just stopped at Murchison for lunch. Quite a few coffee shops and things around here that you can get a snack. And we're going to the Rivers Cafe. No, Amanda pinched the biggest chip.
Someone's just made a bit of art, I think, it's a piece of art with a clock on it.
We're right at Reefton. This is the Freedom area right in town beside the river. Just going to have a look at town.
There's potable water, is it?
Camp's right beside town where the river is here, which is quite nice. There's also a dump station right there. Oh, they got water as well. Beside Amanda there.
This is a strand taken during the early months of 1873. It's spanning the river either side. Reefton is a small town in Westland with a population of 910. It's probably most famous for the first town in New Zealand to be lit by electricity generated by the Reefton power station. This happened in 1888. It was also a thriving gold mining town in the late 19th century, and gold mining lasted from the 1870s to the 1950s.
Reefton Township is neat as a pin. All the shops are painted up beautifully with flower baskets. Even the local hardware shop is set up so beautifully. Oh, the shelving's quite cool. Support this shirt for the collection. Green one's quite good. Just trying to find the best coffee place. I've already passed two. Have you found the best spot there?
And in the corner is an old tea caddy we've got here, and then 2 chairs beside it. So this is the old tea room.
So we'll leave Amanda here at the cafe until next episode. Do join us when we take a trip through the museum and the old powerhouse walk next episode.